What's up, YouTube? I've been sitting here thinking, right? And welcome to the Corby Show. It's just been a lot going on mentally with me. And a lot of people talk about things like when the child is adopted and stuff like that, but they don't never talk about the woman that actually carries the child, and what we go through, right? So for instance, like that's what the topic is today, is about me thinking about putting my child up for adoption. And I make these videos because there are women out there that is going through the same exact thing as me. So that's why I'm going to talk about it, and my feelings and my emotions. And that's why I'm finna do what I'm finna do. So I am currently a single parent. I did not sign up to be a single parent at all. Okay. I was going through domestic violence. When I found out I was pregnant with this child, he basically was like, it ain't his kid. He spit in my face. It was so much shit going on. Okay. Sorry for cursing, but this is the deal. Okay. Now I knew who he was. Yes, I did. Because he was my ex-husband. So I shouldn't have had no business messing with him anyway. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I needed help with Christmas for his kids. And that's what he came to do. Okay. So anyway, the thing is, I am the age that I am. And I don't believe in bringing a kid into this world. Unfortunately, Texas has it where you cannot get an abortion. Okay. You can't, they banned abortions in the state of Texas. So that's out of the picture. So now I'm forced to keep a child. Now I've manifested this child in 2019. I said by the time I turn 37, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have a whole baby and it's going to be a boy. But I did not manifest everything completely, like who the man it was going to be by, or, my financial stability at that time. I didn't manifest that. So I'm pregnant by my ex-husband and I regret it, right? It is just like I'm doing it by myself all over again, right? I didn't sign up to be a single parent, but I didn't sign up to get my ass beat either. And I did not sign up to be talked to any type of way. And I sure the fuck didn't sign up for, oh, I'm cussing, I'm sorry. And I sure didn't sign up for the things that, to be mistreated in any type of way, especially with this pregnancy, since I've already lost 2 children and my uterus ruptured during the last pregnancy. So I didn't sign up for it. So I would rather do this by myself. But then I got to thinking and I'm like, I got a 14-year-old, a 10-year-old, and an 11-year-old, right? So as I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, I got to do this all by myself with a whole newborn. I didn't expect for none of this, right? At the end of the day, when it all boils down to it, I'm not financially stable at all, at all. And I know everybody like, oh, well, you could become financially stable and yeah, you can, but I can't do it. Not right now, right? I'm on bed rest currently. It's nothing that I can do. I tried to apply for jobs. Okay. They're not going to work around my schedule. I have to, take kids back and forth to school. I moved away from home. I get that. I wasn't getting no help from home anyway. So we're going to keep that 100. It's not even about being in Detroit at this point, because regardless if I was there or not, it'd be the same shit. So I'm not even worried about that. I've never had a baby shower with any of my kids besides when I was 16, when I had my 16-year-old. And every other kid, I never had a baby shower nor a registry. It was just me doing it by myself or the government. Or with the other 4 kids that I had, it was just me and the daddy. With this kid, I sent him the registry. There is nothing happening. So I'm just like, in my mind, like, I'm not going to bring a child in this world and he's financially unstable. Like I said, like, I'm going to have to deal with daycare. I'm going to have to deal with everything by myself. And I didn't sign up for that shit. I'm not that type of woman that feel like raising no kids by herself. I've already did it with one child who's 14, and now I got to sit here and do it with these other 2 because they daddy want to act the ass. I'm not finna sit here and do it. So going through the thought process of adoption, we go through things too. We feel heartbreak as well, because it's like, dang, we got to give our kid up. And everybody sit here and be like, don't do it, don't do it. But then you ain't got no support. Where's the help at? Well, who's going to help? Because like, now I really got to prepare for a kid, but it's not nobody responsibility to help me. This is why I don't ask for help. It's nobody responsibility but my own. So the only way that I know that I'm gonna get help is either A, through the government, which the government is not helping me right now at this point. Like, I can't get TANF. Okay. And then 2, a baby shower or something like that, but I don't know anybody here. And then I did a registry and nothing is happening. So I'm not finna, it don't make no sense to bring a kid into the world. The kid is coming, period. Like, he's going to be here. But it's just, in my opinion, financially, I'm not financially stable. And I want him to be with a family that's going to love and support him financially, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. I don't want to send him to his father because his father ain't shit, right? His father ain't shit. His father mentally is fucked up. So it's not, it don't make no sense for him to go with his daddy. Like, then that's going to be sitting him in a situation. He might as well stay with me. Like, period. That's just how I feel about it. So I think the best option, is for him to be adopted. So a lot of people sitting here talking about it, and they just like, well, you shouldn't do that, and God is going to help you, and God is going to be. Let me tell you something. I'm God away from four extra kids. Okay, I got this. Like, I got this. If ain't nobody helping with no registry or ain't nobody helping with nothing, then just let me do what I do. Like, I don't need you to tell me, oh, it's going to work out. It's not working out right now. Okay, it's not working out right now. I wanted to be prepared. I'm not prepared, right? I'm not blaming nobody. This is nobody's fault but my own. I take responsibility for my shit. I take responsibility for having sex. I take responsibility for doing it with the person that I did it with. I take responsibility. I know how to face my own mirror. I don't need nobody to face it for me. I don't need nobody to do this. I do this to myself on a daily. So since I do this to myself on a daily, and I judge myself on a daily, and I try to fix myself on a daily, the best option for me right now is to give my child up for adoption. And I can go back to work. I can go back to doing what I do. I can be free. I don't have to worry about taking the kids to daycare. I don't have to worry about anything, just like the daddies do. The daddies don't worry about shit either. So I want to do the same thing. Like, I am a mother already of other kids, and we barely make ends meet, as of right now. I just got here to this city that I live in. It hadn't even been a year. I haven't been here a year. And it's hard, right? It's really, really hard. So it's just like, I don't want to bring a kid. The kid is coming, but I don't want to bring him into this family and we're unstable. So I'm thinking about an open adoption because I was told about an open adoption. I've already been speaking to agencies. I spoke to a couple of them already yesterday. And it's just, in my opinion, is just like, do what's best for the child. And to me, what's best for the child is for him to be adopted into a loving, warm home with people who will care for him and that can give him spiritual, mental, and financial and emotional support. And financial is a big thing to me. So you gotta be financially stable, because if he's going to be homeless or he's going to not be financially stable, then he might as well stay with me. And that's just what it is. I'm not financially stable. I don't have the support system here. My support system is as of right now, in South Carolina. But I don't have it here. I don't have people if I go to work 2 weeks after the baby is born, to watch my kid. I don't have these things. I got to already wake up at 5 a.m. to take a 14-year-old to high school. Then I got to sit here and take other kids to school. Now I got to drop him off at daycare. Then I got to try to be to work. Hopefully they do my schedule, because my schedule can only be from now to 1, period. Because now I got to get off of work and go back and get the kids from school. It's just a lot. It's a lot. So the kid is coming due to the fact that they banned abortions in the state of Texas. That's the real reason why the kid is coming. And at the end of the day, I want him to have some loving, supporting family. Right now, I have nothing. I have nothing to offer. I have nothing to give. I've been in this city for 9 months now, I think it was. August, September, October. It's going on a year. It's going on a year since I've been here. And everything was fine. I was a content creator. I lost my pages and the money stopped, period. That's just what happened. The money stopped. I fumbled the bag, helping other people out with their stuff, and it's just stopped for me. So I don't know how to get that back right now. It's just hard. So as of right now, what I see right now is just not good. And so that's just the reality of my world. So this is my little vlog of adoption and what we go through as women and carrying the child and how we actually feel, because we do have feelings. I cried all day yesterday. I was emotional all day yesterday, but I have to face the reality. And the reality of my situation and my circumstances is give the baby up for adoption and give him to a woman that's needed. Maybe, you know, me being pregnant is, you know, carrying and being on bed rest and the baby coming out. You know, maybe that's a blessing for somebody else. Maybe, you know, what I think is my blessing, maybe it's not for me. Maybe it's for somebody else. And I'm okay with that at this point. So I've made my mind up, and that's just what it is. So that's my truth. See y'all in a minute. Oh, if you like, comment, you can comment below. Please make sure it's all positive. And just leave it at that. Enjoy your day.